So guys, good morning. My name is Cristiano. I'm gonna be your host this Thursday morning. I hope you guys are doing pretty well. This is my second time as a host, so I'm still getting used to all this thing here. It's so easier to just click and get in. So this is a different part. I'm still getting used to. So welcome back to TNT. I hope you guys have a great moment here. Is anyone here who is new, who is the first time with us? No? So you guys all know how it works, right? So our meeting is going to be about professional life. So I had some questions. I divided some questions here, still letting people in. Let me show you. Just let me send you. For those who are watching us on YouTube right now, as we're on YouTube, TNT is a place where you can practice your English. I've been using TNT for about 1 month now, and it's really good. It helps you to practice your English and exchange some ideas and build some ideas of your own in English and in some other languages. Oh, so many people. Okay, so let me send you the questions and make sure you all can see it. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to invite you guys in small rooms and we stay there for a couple of minutes. Enjoy. Try to, if you end up seeing a question that you always have on TNT, or if it's a subject that you already had, try to share some more ideas and build and bring up more information to your answers. Okay, just respect each other, and I'm gonna divide you right now. Just a sec. So guys, some people here, I don't know, this is the first time I'm seeing you or even talking to you. But I want to introduce myself. My name is Cristiano. I'm from Ceará. I'm from a city called Eusébio, very close to Fortaleza. I'm 29 years old, and I'm an English teacher and a chemistry teacher as well. I want to know a little bit more about you guys.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gisele. I'm from Belém, Pará, Brazil. I'm actually an English teacher, but that's a secret. I'm not. I'm studying English too because I want to get higher advanced levels. I need to have more advanced proficiency exams, and I love practicing my English and listening to different accents, meeting different people from different states of Brazil. And that's why I am here. Just call me Giza, and that's okay. Thanks.
Hi guys, I'm Sofia. I'm from Ubá, a small city in Minas Gerais, but I'm living in Campinas and I'm 24 years old.
Good morning, guys. My name is Victor. I live in Maceió, Alagoas. I'm 28 years old, and I am a civil engineer.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Yuri. I'm from Pernambuco, Caruaru City. I'm 29 years old, and I am starting to study technology, and I need to prove my English to this area.
Hello guys, good morning. My name is Rogério. I actually live in João Pessoa, but today I'm in my born city like that. I in Condado city, Pernambuco. It's a small city from Pernambuco next to Goiânia. And I'm a musician, and I come here to practice my English and improve my speaking skills.
Morning. My name is Endel Miller. I'm from Goiânia, but I'm living in Campinas. I'm a geologist. I am 31 years old.
Okay, the other guys, Vito.
I already introduced myself, but my favorite food is lasagna.
Everybody loves lasagna.
Yeah.
Vito SB, SPJ.
Hello guys, good morning.
Oh, there is another video.
Nadia também. How are you?
Hello. Can you introduce yourself?
Oh, sure. So, good afternoon, good morning everyone again. My name is Vito. I'm from Salvador, in Bahia, but I live at Camaçari, a nearby city. I'm a university student, and I love learning new language, and I have been here on TNT for almost some 3 months, I think. So that's me. Nice to meet you all.
Hello, guys. So we're gonna talk about, as I told you, we're going to talk about professional life. We're going through a pandemic and an economic crisis, so it's a very hard thing for some people to talk about right now, but it's essential, right? So I have some questions here. The first question is, would you prefer to work for a company or to have your own business? And please tell me why.
So, so let's. I prefer work for a company because you can have your salary at the end of the day, at the end of the month. I already tried to run my own business, but it doesn't work. So today I work for three different companies as a freelancer, and it's working for me to really work to it to work well.
What was your company about?
One is a magazine. It's a research magazine. Another one is a building company, a civil engineering company, and the other is a IT company. I work as a writer, civil engineering, and software developer.
Great. Sophia, how about you?
Well, I think I prefer nowadays to work for a company because it's a lot of responsibility to work for your own, and I don't think I have um, enough knowledge to run my own business yet. But I think it's better to work for a company, but I think entrepreneur,
Entrepreneur. Yeah, that's very hard.
yes, there. This is a very difficult word to say.
Yes.
But I know how to write it.
Really? I don't even know how to write it.
Well, but I think it's the good thing of having your own business that is that you can mm, build something that you really love. And I think when you see something you really love working, we feel something that it must be very great. But as I said, working for a company is more safe. It's safer right now for me.
Jesus, what do you have to say?
Well, just like Yuri and Sophia, sorry about the noise if there's any noise here, okay? Well, just like Yuri and Sophia, I'd rather just work by a company, because if I had my own business, and then Sophia said that's something that I would say too, I would have more responsibilities, more skills to be developed. And as I am a teacher, like I have some skills, teaching skills. So if I own my own business, I had to learn more skills. It's not that I would not like to have more skills. It's just that it takes time, Like these days, I've been learning lots of things by using Zoom. I didn't know how to use Zoom. I didn't know how to be here in TNT. Like design technology, there's something that don't match. So I'm still learning digital skills, still learning more about it, And I feel that having your own business is not for everyone, Not everybody has this personality, and I business like personality. Like I have we have to develop leadership, skills, and inspire people, more like those kind of things. So I feel that I don't have that, you know. And that's it. I don't know if you guys got my message. I hope you did. Thanks.
And if you don't have a team, you have to be many in one person.
Yeah,
I think
there's
it's
I think
really hard.
the worst part is at the beginning of the company, especially because like you have to make people believe in you, right? In
Yeah,
your idea, and everything depends on you. So it's a little bit harder to own a company, but like after that, like all the money that you have, if you succeed, and like having people to work for you, like you know uh, if you asked me this question some months ago, I would say that I would have my own company because like I'm independent. I'm gonna be my own boss. I would just have my own time. But right now, I think it's difficult. But in moments like that, in moments of crisis, you are responsible for a lot of people, and you can see like your business going away, everything that you built, like going away. I think that it's harder than losing your job. I don't know how to compare them because they are so different things, but I think it's worse. like having your business completely gone. What do you think, Yuri?
I agree with you with with the girls told too, because um, people think that to work for yourself it's gonna be more easy, but actually it's more responsibility. It's more time dedicated to that. You know, I agree with you. In the moment, I prefer to work for a company too.
Rogério?
Okay, I agree with you because I think it's more comfortable to work for a company because you don't have the same responsibility than the the leader of the company, and I think it's it's good if you have a great idea to develop your 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 own company, but I think it's more comfortable to work because you we have just some task to do, and and after you finish your task, you you are free. But I think both of the positions you have some like some advantages because I think that if you have a job like you work for a company, you you can receive your salary in the end of the month. It's a security way to live, but you can. It's more difficult to grow up like in your career because if you want to like I want to have a great a huge patrimony in the future. It's very difficult like you do that like a, a normal job. You need to have another way to activities these go. But if you are comfortable with your own life, it's more comfortable to have just a job and do your task.
Vito?
Okay, so I I believe I agree with a lot of things that you guys said. I believe that for me, at the beginning of my work life, I believe I would prefer to work for a company because, as you guys said, it's more secure and stuff, and you need to have a lot of skills developed. But I believe that my dream job is not work for a company, but be part of the CEO. Not necessarily I began my own company from the zero, but maybe I um what Roger said, grow up. If I grow up in the company that I work for, or we start a new like filial, a new line of the company, another place, and I think that I would need, as you guys said, to develop my skills and search a lot, study a lot for it, and it's a challenge, and I am very excited by challenge. So that's what I would like for my future.
That's so true. And Al, you want to add anything else?
Um, well, I think depends on what we want to do. You know, it's good to work for a company because you can make a team. You know, share ideas with a team, and some maybe if you work for your own, you could be a bit selfish in your idea or some kind of this, you know. And I don't know if you want to. I think you can do the things in your own trying to be a leader in a company, for example, leader of project or leader of idea,
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't have
I really agree.
an idea.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm always hearing people like saying that it's very hard to build your own company here in Brazil. I don't understand a lot about that because of the, we have a lot of things. I don't know, but I always hear people saying that it's very hard to build your company because of the taxes, because of all the bureaucracy. How do you say bureaucracy, guys?
Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. I'm just
Yeah,
guessing.
bureaucracy. I guess
Thank
that's
you,
right.
Giza. Bureaucracy. Yeah.
Bureaucracy.
Let's go to the next question. So, what is the importance of having a large network of contacts to get a job? Giza, what do you think? What's this importance?
You called my name, right? I didn't. Sometimes
Yes.
this. Okay, I think it's really important to make connections, especially in quarantine time. Because people are using the internet as a tool for job search. And my cat was around. There was a noise here. I'm sorry.
Somehow I knew you was the cat. It's always the cat.
As we are again, oh my God, again and again and once again. So, as people are getting jobless these days, and we are having a hard time to look for jobs, and internet has been a great tool for that, to make connections. And I think that's really important and smart right now, to develop more skills as well, and ultimately, hopefully, get a job. That's why connections matter.
For me, it's important because in any area or any job, we don't work alone. It's always a team. If you work for a company or for your own business, you need people and you need good people. You need indications. It's always important in professional life or in personal life. We don't live alone. We need to share our skills, our acknowledgement. It's important.
Yeah, I totally agree. For me, like we live in a society, so people are the base of everything in everything we do. And for to get a job, it's really important that you um, can count with people that know you and knows how you work and knows and are able to like indicate you for someone that is needing for a new employee. So it's really, really important, but not only for a job, but for life.
Yeah, guys, I totally agree with what you guys said. I believe that it's important not just because of those connections that you made, but because those connections has connections. So if you have this large network, you can have a lot of opportunities that you never know when it could happen, when the person can may call you, may indicate you, or may either neither indicate you, but give you the contact of someone in the company that you can get into that. So I think that's very important.
Jade?
I agree with you guys because I think that if you need to today we have today we have so many needy to grow to grow up in our life and make connection with other people's. It's a need, I think, because if you want to get a job, you need to make contacts. You need to to talk with different people and develop your your skills, like having contact with the other people. And I think it's a little different if you want to work for a state, like you have to do a, a test to get a job, because here in Brazil we have so many, I don't know how can I say concurso, but we have this kind of opportunity to to get a job here. But if you want to work for a company, you need to have contacts. You need to develop this skill that um, this skill of make contacts easily with people, because it's, I think it's a skill. Like we are here make contacts in English, and it's a kind of skill, and you need to develop your own skills to have contacts with different kind of people, and you need to to have a large networking to to get a job, because you can have different opportunities in your life, because you have so many people that you can ask if they have some some indication for you. I think that's it.
And
Very important.
you know,
Well, I think it's very important to have a network, you know, not only to get a job, but to know a true more, a bit more about the person, you know, because I think in the world, you know, the people not only choose a person because their qualification, you know, you maybe you can choose a person because um, it are happy, you know, or a responsible person, you know. It's there's a lot of how can I explain abstract, you know, stuffs that made you choose a person to do something, you know, in inside inside uh, working to you and working with you. So you have to know, you know, a bit more, some kind of details. It's a kind of details of the person. So it's my opinion, you know. The network connect to you in details. You know a
yeah.
bit more.
And I think that it's there's always a possibility to show that what you are capable of. Like when you are in a place where you fight with
Exactly.
everybody, like you're not making connections, like you're just breaking them. You're just showing how bad at work you are. It doesn't matter like if you have a degree in anything. It doesn't matter if you have like a PhD, but if you don't know how to make connections, you end up like having going applying to a job where a person that you worked with start like saying bad things about you. It's not gonna work. You're not not going in. So I think it's very important, right? So let's move on to the next question. Are references, qualifications, or experiences more important when getting a job, especially here in Brazil? What you guys think?
About this question, I've been thinking a lot because I've been researching about the technology area, and everyone says that experiences are really important. You know, the qualifications, of course, it will help you, but what really matters is your how they say portfolio. I don't know how to say
Portfolio.
portfolio.
Yes.
At least in technology area, this is the what what make you to get a job, you know. References too, but in technology area, experience is really important. Sometimes people don't have a formal qualification, but got a good experience and get good jobs in this way.
Even like to teach English, right? Some people they don't have like a degree in English or in languages, but they also are capable of
Yes,
teaching.
exactly. Exactly.
Kisa?
Yes, you just brought it up. Especially teaching English. Some people um, they have achieved a higher English level and they're already teaching English. They don't have a degree. They haven't like gone through college to teach, and there are good teachers. And that's why I've been giving a lot of thought on this issue. Like, does my degree matter? Why have I been to college? you know, because I'm meeting people that are doing great things without having I want to say qualification, but the degree, the paper, the diploma. And I think the technology, I guess, has helped those people to be out there and working with whatever they want to work. And actually, I've been giving a lot of thought on this. I can speak for myself in my area. I don't think you need a degree to do what you have to do, you know? And that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I was thinking like you are teacher, right? You have a degree, and
Yes.
I think this gives you something like you have how to create a good methodology, and you have some skills that some people that just learned English and are trying to teach them most don't have. So I think this is a good thing. I don't know if I have to choose like one person that have a degree and another one, and they are like they speak very equal, but you have the methodology, you have some skills that she maybe don't have. And
It might sound unfair, right?
yeah.
In this part, it's
What
unfair
do you
because
think?
the other person like works very hard, have a degree, and then becomes the other one. I know I'm not saying that. Okay, he shouldn't or she shouldn't be there, but okay, it sounds unfair.
I don't know because sometimes people have a degree, but they don't work it so hard at college. You know, sometimes it's not sure that people really work it about. I think if we can graduate and get experience, that's the best way.
Yeah, you
I
like you don't the degree it's not enough. You have
yes,
maybe it's a plus, right?
yes,
What do you think, Vito?
Yeah, I believe that as we said about reference, I believe that it's important, as you guys said, to have connections in different companies and stuff, and qualifications too, as degree and so on. But as you guys said, and I thought something very interesting now that even a degree, it's experience because you pass years in a university, for example. But as Jesus said, there are people who don't go to university and are working in different jobs and stuff, and they are extremely good at what they do. And I think that this is more important, not only having experience, but really enjoying and um, like I forgot the word. It's like aproveitar, like uh, to to develop as much skills as you can on that. For example, if you are engineer today, if you are engineer and you have exchange program, for example, it's incredibly good for you. But if you go to another country, for example, and go there and come back to Brazil and go to interview, and you don't show up what you develop in this exchange program. If you didn't show up what you develop in this university, it will not matter for the person who are going to hire you. You know, so I think that it's more important to develop your skills in this experience that you have.
Yeah, maybe we can say that it's not the name of the degree you have. It's like how you work hard to develop the skills you have to work on that, you know.
Rogério?
Hmm. Okay, it's a good question because um, some people there, some people have the some ability to do very well some activities. Like yeah, I can like I'm a musician and I can play very well, but sometimes I have this acknowledgement for me, but I can't share this acknowledgement with other people in a good way. And I think I think that what Sophia said it's a good observation because uh, it's important you have a methodology to teach something for someone because you you can have some skills in some area of the knowledge and you maybe don't have the same skill to teach this acknowledgement for another person. But in another way, in another side, uh, there is some people that have the skill to share acknowledgement easily because they have like empathy with the situation of the other people. The other people don't have this acknowledgement, but I, I have a way to explain my ideas that the other the other person can get this information easily. It's difficult question, and we had this discussion I think last year or maybe 2 years ago here in Brazil because the government uh, uh, share a new about have teacher teaching in school without degree. I don't know if you know guys, but you know, we had this discussion here in Brazil, and it's very difficult because I think that degree is approved like approved that you have some skill to develop some activities, but it's hard to measure this skill like just in a test. And I think if you want to hire someone, you need to to have an evaluation of the skill of this person in some different ways. Like I need to see if this guy have have the skill to teach, have the skill to research, if he and can develop it a good working in my company or like like a teacher in my school. It's very difficult, but it's very difficult. But I think that we have a different approach of the same subject.
Endo? Endo?
Sorry, me, my internet's not good, but Well, I think what is the job? You know, what's the core of the question? The core of the question is solve problems, you know, and sometimes you don't need a certificate to solve problems. But sometimes you need a certificate to learn how to handle the situation, how to get the informations to solve a problem. And that, but in the, you know, in the majority of situations, there's a sentence, a Brazilian sentence. I don't know if it's real Brazilian sentence, but quem não é visto não é lembrado. So you have to show what you can do, you know. You always have to show what you can do in our situation. So you know how to solve a problem and you show that you know how to solve a problem. That's right, you know. It's my opinion.
Let's move on to the fourth question, and I think it's going to be the final question. Like I always have a lot of questions to make sure the conversation keep going, but we can do it in other moments. Do you think interns and trainees should have the same legal rights as other employees? Polemic. What do you think, guys? Do you guys understood the question? Do you think interns and trainees should have the same legal rights, earn the same amount of money?
I guess the point of view is that for the company, sometimes the company wants to hire trainees and interns, but actually they will act like a formal employee. So that's a complicated thing because, you know, sometimes you contract a student to work for you, not like a trainee, but solving the problems like your first employee. So it's delicate to it's a delicate question.
If I have, I would like to say that I don't think that interns should have the same legal rights because interns and trainees shouldn't have been hired to, uh, in the first place, or as for example, I was intern in my chemistry technician course, and my teachers and the persons with whom I worked, they always say to me that I am there to learn how they work, how the work works, right? But in the first place, my goal there is to learn. It is you to learn how to do things and not having the same level of responsibility of someone who is really hired in that place and stuff. And so I think that if you give the same legal rights, which the companies may like demand from the interns something that they shouldn't, because they should still learn for this initial time, and then if they get really hired there, they should have this level of responsibility. So that's what I think.
Yeah, like I agree with you. It's not that I like being mean to interns. I'm being mean to them. I don't want them to, have the same salary as, as someone that has been hired. In terms of legal rights, like being treated well as an intern, as a trainee matters too. Not only the salary, you know, because when you are a trainee or intern, you're gonna get salary, right? Too. But in terms of being treated as a normal person, like being treated fairly in a company.
Sophia, do you want to add anything?
Oh, I've been thinking about it because um,
Are you an intern? No.
but I was an intern and I'm trying to be a trainee, but I understand them too. They are different for me because interns, from my point of view, is someone who is still studying and go to a company to work as an intern. And trainees are the people that already graduated and they are actually getting a job as trainee. And the trainees that I saw are people that are are training for big vacancies, like higher vacancies. So they are regular employees, they are paid as really employees of the company. It's not like the intern that, and this way I think they have to have the same legal rights. And I don't know, it's difficult for me to say about the interns because when I think about legal rights, I think that they are something that everybody has to have the same, legal rights. For me, it's something that we have to be fair. It's not like because the person is starting to work, it's starting her life working, that they have to have another right, different right, legal right, especially. The salary, I understand that it's different between vacancies that have higher levels or lower levels, but I don't know. It's difficult for me to say.
I can understand just because like some people don't have a good experience as a trainee or intern, because like the other coworkers, they need to understand that you're there to learn. Okay, so that's okay if you don't have the same right, the legal rights, like the same amount, you don't earn the same amount of money because you're still like learning. But that's it. I'm still learning. So don't expect me to do your job,
Yeah.
So in some environments, people just treat trainees to do their jobs, like my little slave here. Come do what
All right.
So that's a very difficult situation when you end up in these environments. What do you guys think? Oh, guys, I'll just bring the other ones here, okay? So keep going.
Yes, you say you said the main point. You have to do. You know, you have to do what you can do. Not what you need to do. That's it. You are a trainee or intern to train. To learn how to solve some problems in case of you get a job. So you have to do this stuff, that restrict to your level, your degree. That's it.
I'm bringing some
But
other
I know
Okay,
that
my
there's a lot of trainee that work too much more that it's hard to do.
my opinion, I think that it depends on your responsibility, because if you have more responsibility in your job, you of course you will have more rights like that, because you have so many responsibility in your in your job. And I think trainees and interns has less responsibility with the what happens in some company. And I think that it's and needs to be equal with some responsibility with each job like that. And if you are a trainee, you stay there to learn. You stay there to to be conducted by by someone that have more experience than you, and I think you you don't need to have the same rights. That's it.
Thank you very much. Guys, welcome back. I hope you guys had a great time sharing your opinions. I had a lot of questions to make sure that you guys have a lot of things to talk about. Okay, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. Do you want to share how it is? Is anyone new to TNT? Oh, TNT. Sorry. You guys want to share anything?
Well, I'm going to talk about something. My group was amazing because there are a lot of opinions, and the questions that was made of was so funny, so as to answer us. And the question was more funniest was when the different point, for example, when you are going to contact with the person and work like an employee, but you're not going to pay like them. It's always so interesting because everybody laughed on the chat. It's always amazing, and we can exchange many opinions about something. It's always amazing because there are many people there on the group employ and work and do one business and different point of views. Was amazing. I like it so much.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'd like to say that I'm looking for a job right now, and we had a lot of ideas and insights.
You're not alone, darling. You're not alone.
No.
For my next interview. It was awesome. And it was like a therapy to put to outside of my heart what I'm feeling and the pain I'm feeling in the interviews and the mistakes that I've made. And thank you guys. It was awesome.
Guys, I have a question, a final question. I don't know if you had time to discuss it, but it is the question number 7. What makes an excellent leader? What do you guys think about being a leader?
I think the great leader for me is a person who build an environment for everyone to be safe, and comfortable to share their opinion, because I think we have to share our ideas to construct, to build something good, you know. And I think for me, a leader has to create this environment, you know.
Sophia, I agree with you. And I believe that this environment is built through respect and example. I admire more someone when I see that this person is working, not just you do this, you do that, and you don't give the example. So I trust in someone when I see that this person is capable of doing the job,
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For me, a leader, besides give the example, they give the opportunity to people bring the ideas and make the things the way that they want to do and support them in their decisions, in their work. And it's about empathy. It's about give opportunities to your employee become a leader in the future, you know, and just not concentrated technology and don't share the things with them, because you need to make other leaders, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you all guys, and I think that one of the most important things about a leader is being educated. like have education, being sympath, because almost all the time the leader needs to talk with other persons, other person, and the leader represents the group mostly of the times. So it needs to be someone polite, that knows how to talk, that is have a position of like that knows he needs to talk and be polite in a really good way.
I think it's important to recognize when, because you're just representing a group, a team, and you need to recognize the job, the importance of the job of the team, the work of the team. So it's really important, and active listening, like you really listen what your coworkers are speaking and the ideas they are giving, stuff like that.
Indeed.
I believe that the leader has to have like a great passion for people, like a people person, you know, must be a people person, because and has to be empathetic and extroverted, because he needs to deal with people all the time, and he or she, they need to inspire other people, you know, and to get something, to achieve something.
Yeah, and if I may add one thing, I believe that a leader needs to have a strong base, like his values and stuff, but also value the other values of the other people who with whom they work. As Bruno said, they need to guide himself. They need to guide the others also to get up within him, not alone in just demanding the other people. So I think that's very important.
Guys,
As far I'm concerned, the boss uh, should be give you a power, see you that you are able to do everything in work, give them a voice, give them opportunity so as to do everything. Yeah, it's in my opinion, so it's easier make the work when you to do some you when you to do something alone. You are in the group, you are a leader, but you can do everything in the work alone. You can say you can do this alone because I'm trust you. I'm gonna give you a power, and it's so awesome when the leader see this capable you have. For example, I was leader in my group, and I always would rather share the leader with my friends, because I read the first question and the second they read the second question, because everybody involved, everybody has opportunities for us to talking about everything they in the hey had. It's awesome. Share it. I trust you, and you should trust me. It's about relationships. Yeah, it's awesome.
guys, thank you very much for coming. An email is gonna be sent to you for you guys to give feedback. Okay. I hope you have enjoyed this time. So right now it's lunchtime. Like I'm starving. I don't know about you. Someone
Sorry,
was
what's your name? Sorry, I forgot this.
Christian.
Okay, thanks, Cristiano.
Bye, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye.
See you.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Last day.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.